So to avoid giving, if to avoid actually giving out what the news was, giving too much, all I could say is, the makers of Friday the 13th are actually making Killer Clowns from Outer Space, the video game. It is a 3 versus 7 multiplayer game. That means you'll have 3 killer clowns working together against 7 survivors, which just sounds awesome because in the movie Killer Clowns, you had like a couple of clowns work together, so that'll be awesome. So apparently there is 5 different types of clowns and 5 different classes for the survivors. So apparently I can only name a couple. You've got biker. Apparently that's a class. For the survivors. You've got a cop. You've got a punk, and so on. So apparently it sounds great. When I watched the trailer, well, actually, when I saw it on YouTube, the trailer thing, I was like, wait, what? When did they announce this? When did they announce Killer Clowns? I had no idea. It went unnoticed. So I took a look at it. I liked the CGI movie trailer. I loved it. And then um, it came to the game, and I was like, "Wow, this is awesome." Um, it really looks awesome. Um, when I saw the gameplay for it, I was like, "Wow, okay, yeah, this feels great." Definitely feels like the team that did Friday the 13th actually put more more into the Kill the Clowns one. So I would never expected Killer Clowns to get um, a game based on it. But now it has, which I'm happy about. So I do wonder, what other games the director of Friday the 13th will make next. For right now, I don't really know what else they'll make, but the Killer Clown one, I'm excited about because it's out next year, early next year, which sounds amazing. So that means there's going to be a lot involved. That means the classic guns will be returning. For the clowns and such, you'll have some weapons that you probably would have to defend against the clowns itself, and so on. Like similar to Friday the 13th or whatever, and such. So I could safe to say, hiding in places is an option. So you will be hiding as well. So that will come into play. So that would be kind of like Friday the 13th, where you have to hide from the killer sometimes. And try to survive. So apparently you have 2 roles. Yeah, so you have 2 roles apparently. So with the survivors, you have to survive and try to stop the alien clowns. With the other twist, which is the clowns, you have to actually take down the survivors and turn them into cotton candy. Um, which apparently is basically based off the movie Killer Clowns, just so you know. So apparently that's where it comes into it. Yeah. Um, so yeah, it actually is. And also Hi Wolf. Yes, this is apparently a Killer Clown news. Yeah, so far. Apparently, Killer Clowns is spelled with a K instead of a C. So that's the way it's spelled. Um, Especially, yeah. So apparently, yeah, spelled with a K instead of a C. Which sounds amazing, by the way. So it's kind of like more of aliens, that come to Earth, and the one that harvests humans for their food travels and whatever. And apparently, yeah. It's a game. It's both a movie and a game. There's a movie based on it, and then there's a game coming out next year of it, which is actually called Killer Clowns the Game. So there's like both. So yeah, so if you haven't actually seen the trailer, it is on YouTube right now. It's going around. People are actually watching it. A lot of people are actually excited about it. They find it great and funny. I could just imagine. I could just imagine the people that are scared of clowns must be feeling when they really watch that trailer or something, or going actually around screaming their head off because clowns are chasing them. I could just imagine that. That'd be funny. Because I could just imagine a group just going around together and chasing all these civilians on purpose. That'd be hilarious. Although I do think, the Friday the 13th company probably asked the company of the Killer Clowns or something and asked if they could use the IP or whatever, which they probably have said yes. Because last time when they tried with Friday the 13th, they didn't really go for the IP. Well, apparently they didn't even ask to use the IP. But I think they did learn their lesson with the Killer Clowns, I think. So there's that. Night stream 7 days to die. Okay. Yeah. So apparently apparently Killer Clowns from Outer Space is a 3 versus 7. So you're gonna have 7 survivors versus 3 clowns. Yeah, 3 clowns. All the mechanics are great. With the clowns, you deal with all sorts, but again, I don't want to give out too much about them because if you haven't seen the movie, I don't want to spoil too much. So yeah, if you haven't actually seen Killer Clowns from Outer Space yet, I would recommend watching it first before you try the game out. To understand what each clown's personality is like. Before going with it. So if you have seen it, then you'll know definitely what I'm talking about. Yeah. I bet you're not going because I bet you're not going because you hate the game, right? Well, well, I'm not interested in that game, Wolf. I'm sorry, it's just not my sort. I'm just not interested in 7 Days to Die. I really am sorry about that. It's not my type of game. Because I've heard it's boring. So there you go. Yeah. So yeah. So apparently back to the Mario Killer Clowns from Outer Space. My sister is interested on the game. Knowing my mate. Oh my gosh, he'd be interested in the clown scenario. That'd definitely be funny because he does like killing. That'd be funny. Yeah, so it's like kind of like a switcheroo, or it's like a team thing where you choose a team and you stick to that team or something. Right now I'm not too sure yet, but I will probably learn more. Maybe there might be more. Maybe there might be more. Maybe there'll be a trailer in the future. Maybe more trailers to with the new game, the clown one. That would be amazing. Definitely. I would really actually buy that day one and play it. Probably even stream it. Because that's definitely the type of game that would probably deserve to actually play. Especially when you have killers, following you. That'd be one. Yeah, so that would be awesome. I mean, again, I don't really want to show it off, because if I show off the killer clown picture or something like that, the company might actually try to take down the live stream. or something like that. So I just don't want to show it off. But at least I'm apparently talking a bit about it. So at least I'm not giving out too much. Yeah. So just from what I apparently know from the movie, so there you go. So that's one way of knowing. Was the game so confusing? I didn't play it. 70s to Die. I didn't actually play it. I'm sorry, I didn't play it. Not interested in it. I've seen some people play it and they said it was trash. So there you go. Hi Sipper. How are you? um. By the way, have you seen the Killer Clowns from Outer Space game trailer? Because it's awesome. I saw it at the I saw it apparently. Saw a couple of people reacting to it and stuff. Apparently that's been going around. I actually first saw that video go up by IGN. I was like, wow. Straight away, I was like, wow. That is, and I was like, wow, really? I didn't even know they did that. It really goes unnoticed sometimes. They really put it out when you don't expect it. It was from the games com. I think it might have been. I think. Because I know it was during an award. During one of those show things where they show off their games. I think it might have been. I think where they do show it off. I think it was. I think. Yeah, I think it was. Well, he actually did show it off there. Yeah, it's actually a pretty good trailer. Definitely. Knowing me, I would probably want to see more horror games from them. From the same team, that'd be awesome. I wonder what other types of games, horror franchises they'll go with. I probably wonder. They could actually make a lot of good games out of them. No matter what they go with. I could just imagine aliens as well, made out of that as well. Like, because I know with aliens, you usually, you're like a team of aliens or something like that, and you apparently go against a couple of survivors or something like that. Something similar to that, or whatever, that'd be awesome. Or they go with something as well, like other types or whatever. I mean, there's already a Chucky game in the works, except it's not actually called Chucky though. So that actually is another horror game in the works, but not by the same company though. It's by someone else. So there possibly is other types of horror games also in the works, to do with a horror franchise, I reckon. Yeah. So, this sounds awesome though. Yeah. So, big question is, has anyone ever seen Killer Clowns from Outer Space? Anyone? Laura being a wild chasing survivor players, lol. Apparently it's based on a horror franchise, though. Basically, it's a team that actually plays, No. Okay. I would recommend watching Killer Clowns from Outer Space. I would recommend it, if you haven't. Because even though you haven't, you'd have to really try watching that. To actually see what it's like, and then when it comes to the game, then try the game, and you'll probably will know all the personality of those clowns. Yeah. It is a good movie. It's it's like a comedy, really. It's kind of like a comedy horror. If you like that sort of thing. I mean, I did enjoy it. My nana enjoys it. My granddad enjoys it. My sister finds it funny. because of all the personality and such. Yeah. Um, it is a good movie. My favorite clown is it. You'll be able to scare a lot of people with the clowns or whatever. That'd be funny. Just apparently going up to them and then apparently scaring the shit out of them. That'd be funny. The funny thing is, my cousin is scared of clowns. I can just imagine her reaction. um, if she apparently just got up to play the game, she'd be scared shitless. Because anything clown related, she wets herself. She actually is terrified of clowns. Even if I put on a mask and just walk straight up to my cousin, she basically just screams her head off and goes in a mood. Yeah. So yeah. So apparently that's the whole reaction with my cousin. She is very terrified. That's why she never goes to a circus. I even though I do wonder why she's scared of clowns, and I don't know why. It's just weird. Yeah. I mean, who knows? They might make. Maybe they might make another clown game in the future, focusing around it. Maybe. I mean, there's another one. You could be like it, and then you'd have like couple of survivors, where a couple of like group survivors, like kids or whatever, and they probably try to survive. Yeah. Or imagine you have an outfit for Halloween and just scare her with the clown. Lol. I could imagine. Oh, that'd be funny. Yeah. I would. I can't. Sometimes I do see the It mask in the shop, and I'm like, "Oh, should I get it?" And my dad is like, "No," and I was like, "Oh, come on." I just want to surprise her for Halloween. And she's like, "No, you're not getting that." And I'm like, "Well, get it for Grandad then." Um, Let him walk up to her. And my dad is still against it. And I'm like, "Oh, come on. It's just a clown mask." Christ. Because I probably would have walked straight up to Leah and scared the shit out of her. I mean, because it would have actually been Halloween. So it would have been funny. Because that's what Halloween is to do with scaring people. um, so yeah, that would have been absolutely hilarious. Oh my gosh, I can just imagine the amount of giggles and whatever, and probably reaction caught on camera. Oh my gosh, um, she'd be scared shitless. Yeah. Oh my god, that would be hilarious seeing her reaction to it. She probably wouldn't be able to come out the house ever again. She'd be like looking at every single thing clown related and probably chucking it away. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Um, I I probably could imagine maybe new mechanics for the killer clowns. Maybe they'll make some fart jokes. I don't know. There's a possibility they might maybe or maybe not. I don't know yet. um, that'd be really funny though, because clowns usually are to do with fart jokes. So yeah, it'd be hilarious. I reckon. Yeah. 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 um. Yeah. So. Let's see. Yeah. So. Yeah. So the whole thing with. This could just farted on Ashley's face. Well. Yeah. I could just imagine. Oh my god! Imagine Ashley Graham with a clown's mask on. Oh, that'd be funny. Um, that would be hilarious right there. Um, yeah. Um. Wait, what time Okay, so it's half past. It is half past 2 right now. I would have to go to bed. um, so yeah, so probably I think I've talked long enough. I think about clowns. um, so I think when I have something else to say, I will probably announce it. Um, like if there's any more news for that matter, I'll actually announce it. So so yeah, I will announce that bits of news and such. So yeah. So see you all next stream. Bye.